Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to the Would You Like to Run an Idol Cafe? My name is MS-Punker1, and last video we were met with bad news, more or less as soon as we got to work. It turns out that business has actually been quite bad for the cafe for quite some time. And things continue as they are now. We might be forced to shut down or so to close up a shop because he's not what's it called, profitable or whatever anymore. That took kinda hard on Mayuki, so she ran away. But together with Kobe, we are now going to look for her to see what's up. Fortunately, it doesn't take Ko and I all that long to find Mayuki. She fled from the seaside cafe in tears, but she didn't go all that far. She's sitting only a little ways away from the cafe, sitting on the golden beach. Her arms are wrapped about her legs, which are touched against her chest. And she's staring out over the ocean. I was thinking, is this what the more or less the name of the game come into place? But and everything, that in order to save the cafe, we are gonna turn it into some idol cafe, and all the girls are gonna become some idol waitresses and stuff. Is that where like I said, the name of the game comes from? Mayuki's cheeks are damp, her eyes rimmed with pink. She isn't crying anymore, but she's still trembling. I don't think I've seen her look more vulnerable. It's as though every ounce of energy has deserted her body. Mayuki? I approach her hesitantly, my footsteps muffled by the sand. Mayuki, are you alright? The Sundara speaks. Mayuki sniffs, but doesn't justify that with an answer. I suppose that's no need. It's obvious just to look at her that she isn't. Mayuki, please. I reach out, meaning to rest a hand on her shoulder, but when I think better of it, Mayuki isn't one for physical contact at the best of times. And right now it must be sure the worst. What good will my hand do? Can't erase the pain she must be feeling right now. Hey Mayuki, I'm trying a different tactic. I know it might seem hopeless, but don't give up. This seaside cafe isn't finished just yet. These prospects may prompts Mayuki to turn. Still sitting, her arms looped about her slender legs, She glowers at me. I know that, but it's not the end of the world. We still have some time to... Mayuki's voice catches her in her throat. She winces, fresh tears beading in the corners of her eyes. That's an idea. Let's have it as a plan B or C. I think I'm being a bit melodramatic. Mayuki gets to her feet. At some point during her trade. Or speech. Her eyes are moist with tears, and her dark hair flutters around her shoulders. She is shaking. Mayuki's always been sensitive, despite her hard exterior. I knew she'd be upset about this. It was inevitable. After pouring so much of herself into her work. But I never knew sees a café meant this much to her. In the face of her despair, I'm not quite sure what to say. Words seem insignificant. I don't know Mayuki well enough to placate her. But I'm not alone. Ko, who's been silent throughout this, finally pipes up. Ko takes Mayuki's hands, each are shaking in her own. Mayuki sniffs. It's not a plan per se. It's more like an idea, maybe even the gem of an idea. I smiled bashfully. Sorry, I'm not describing this very well. I guess that's because I'm a pessimist at heart myself. And every time I get it off, it's my natural instinct to throw up my hands and give in. I'm a kind of coward, you see. I think that's why I became a delinquent in the first place. I was afraid of growing up, graduating from school and becoming an adult. So I decided to sabotage my own life. It took me a while, but now I finally understand how stupid I was being. I don't want to ruin life like that again. And if there's anything we can do to improve our current situation, anything at all, I would like to try it. I believe it must be better than hanging around doing nothing. There's no guarantee that I have that what I had in mind will work. But I think if we have her on our side, we might be able to turn the tables. Mayuki frowns. As well she might at all this mystery. It's something I can't do on my own. We all need to work together. You and me and Co. And Itchigo too. I think if we speak to her, she might be able to help us. Maybe not, but she likes it a lot. To be precise, she likes the frilly uniforms. And I'm certain she wants to help us. Before of us need to have a meeting ASAP. I think we can still turn this around. We just need to believe in ourselves. Itchigo, Ko, and Mayuki and I are sitting in the living room in my apartment. It's not quite midday, but Itchigo only had one lecture this morning. He's free for the rest of the day. And after sending her a quick text to explain my matter, she agreed to meet up with us so we can have a little talk. I since explained the gist of the situation to Itchigo, which prompted her down the exclamation seconds prior. Itchigo isn't an employee of the seaside café, but she looks pretty upset regardless. I wonder if she feels sorry for us. She must know how much the seaside cafe means to Mayuki and Co, and to me too, I guess. I was afraid when I started hunting for jobs, I never find anybody who'd be willing to hire an excellent delinquent like me. It was a great relief when Miss Miyamori decided to give me a chance. But now my chances are dwindling. It's unfortunate, but that's what Miss Miyamori told us in this morning. She said if we couldn't attract more patrons, the cafe would be closed down at the end of August. Tell me about it. It was a huge surprise. Itchigo's brow furrows. Who rests her palm against her obscured eye, hidden beneath her full bangs. What is the chances that she's actually blind on the hidden eye? So she in a way, in a sense, only have one eye. Mayuki sniffs forlornly, her hands folded upon her lap. Itchigo folds her arms across her chest and frowns. Her expression is unusually serious. Her lips purse together in concentration. I knew that's what you would be the most cut up about. True enough, Itchigo's eyes are starting to look a bit watery. Itchigo sniffs. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned the bands before. Mayuki France. She looks I can't read that. Nonplussed. Please? Can't read it, sorry. Itchigo launches into the same explanation of café idols she gave me a little while back. She tells Ko and Mayuki that while there are a lot of pro idols out there are also a lot of amateur idols who stream online and release their own music. These sort of idols are unaffiliated with record labels, and a lot of them exist to represent businesses like amusement parks and zoos and cafes. Idols affiliated with cafes are called cafe idols. And when most of them are amateur idols working on a shoestring budget, some of them have gotten pretty popular. Some of these cafe idols attract so much attention, fans queue up all the way around the block to get into these cafes. So they can see these waitresses turned celebs in person. I have a feeling that Mayuki is either gonna be very against it or very for it. So very much against or very much for. Just by what she says right now. Mayuki ponders with one hand on beneath her chin. Well, good thing we have at least we have two girls right in front of us. Technically we have three, so but since Itchigo isn't working at the café. I guess Ko haven't seen or read Oshino no Ko. I thought you preferred ambient goat noises and chanting monks. It's a long story. Itchigo smiles with the power of 1,000 suns. The whole face is sparkling. Wait, you say you'd love to pinch her cheeks, and then you say betray delicious. I don't think you can taste if you're pinching something. If it is what I think it is. But I can be wrong too. Itchigo is turning into a cannibal. This is not good. We're getting off subject here. This always happens whenever Itchigo gets started on the subject of idols. She loves them so much her brain starts to short circuit. She needs to be pulled back to reality stat. Hey Itchigo. A tug on her twin tails. You can talk about your weird. You can talk about your weird attempts, a weird armpit fetish later. It's kind of gross. Itchigo starts her eyes widening. You just said you wanted to lick Yori's armpits. Ko wrinkles her nose. Neither do I. Mayuki has been shifting awkwardly for the past minute or so, finally pipes up. Looks like she's starting to lose her cool. Itchigo glances between Ko and Mayuki. She grins. Itchigo throws one arm around Mayuki's shoulder and the other about Ko's, pulling both women to her. She then declares, Ko's voice, cool and emotionless as always, cuts through Mayuki's stuttered protests. Itchigo's smile widens to comic proportions. Mayuki's voice trails off. Abashed, she looks down at her thighs. Her right hands grip the hem of her dress while her shoulders tremble. Mayuki's anxiety is palpable, and yet she swallows. Then she raises her head and says coyly, okay, I think that's a good point to end this video at, so hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave a like to it as usual, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!